Attila says you forgot what you were building. No, I forgot what I had built in the past. I forgot that that's where this shit came from. So here's the problem. We have too much aluminum scrap. Silicon can be made other ways. So do I just deliver the silica in its own way here? Or what do I do? If this silica backs up, we're in trouble, right? If this silica right here backs up. No, it also gets kicked out. Okay, perfect. So it also gets kicked out into a thing right here. So what we actually do need to do here is get silica from quartz in order to plug this in to our train. I believe. Psycho Stick is probably my most obscure band. I used to listen to a band. I haven't listened to them in a while. Oh my god, I can't even remember their name right now. Oh my god, wait, shit. What's it called? Casio Tone for the Painfully Alone, I think is the name of the fucking... Yeah. Casio Tone for the Painfully Alone was the name of this this band. It was a solo project of a musician who I really liked. Okay, now I'm just gonna play you one more song. Just one more song. It's amazingly lucky to have quartz nearby. It really is. It really is, Shammy. Otherwise, I'd have to do a whole other train. Ailstorm is pirate metal, which is pretty niche. Pirate metal is definitely pretty niche. Pirate metal as a genre. Do you have nuclear? We do. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to do it because Spotify makes my whole PC run super slow. Yeah, we got a little bit of nuclear. Cheap silica takes concrete. Any Bad Religion fans in here? Why have I heard of Bad Religion before? Bad Religion. Sounds familiar to me. I don't know that I know much other than a song or something, but... And maybe I'm misremembering it. God damn it. Okay, Satisfactory, Satisfactory fans, I have a question for you. I heard through the grapevine, aka a eventually deleted YouTube comment, that there may or may not be something for me to learn on the topic of dragging belts or belting things over long spaces, over long distances. Front seat question. Is there something that I don't know how to do having to do with belting stuff over long distances? Yes or no? You don't have to tell me what it is. Just let me know if something like that exists. Could potentially be a good time to learn something like that. Most obscure band I listen to by numbers is OK Goodnight, but I know you know them. Bitter Ruin is probably second place. Bitter Ruin. Missing turbo motors. Okay. How about a minor Mark II? Kind of a hazy question. Okay. That's okay. I'm not intent on learning it. I was just thinking could be 240 per minute. 3 gets turned into 5, right? So 240 a minute is actually 240 divided by, is that 8? That's 80. Becomes 400. And then this becomes 1,200 per minute. So okay, one step at a time here. One step at a time here. We're gonna have to power this shit up somehow. Ruthie says, I'm just here for the vibes. I'm just here for the vibes. I love it. Thanks for being here for the vibes. Oh, no, I missed. There we go. Okay, so what we need to do here is turn, probably put some foundations down, actually. Otherwise, this is going to be a little ugly. We must maximize our productivity. We need to turn quartz into silica. It's produced at a rate of 37.5 per minute. Doesn't that mean we need like 10, 12, 11 machines per thing? That's too many fucking constructors, brother. That's too many constructors. Holy hell. I don't have one of these that is for constructors. It's just for ingredients. Okay. I've been watching Satisfactory stream since the beginning of the summer. I still have no idea what's going on. Yeah. Yeah. But hey, it's a great game. Ryan, have you finished the book club book yet? What do you think the answer to that question is? The answer is no. I'll just tell you. The answer is no. No, I have not. I am. I think I should be able to get it done. I have barely started it. Barely started it. I ended up going. Bye, Shammy. Shammy, thanks for dropping by on your cruise. Holy cow. I feel honored that you would drop by. Thank you for coming by. Enjoy your vacation. You've earned it. I think that's 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've been too focused on Hollow Knight to do book club. Oh man, a terrible problem to have. I think we need to do 11 of these. No, I've got a relatively relaxed weekend ahead though, which I'm very excited for because. So last weekend we ended up, I ended up taking a trip like kind of out of nowhere, and going and hanging out with my mom. and my sister and my nephews. Megan had to work this weekend, last weekend, so I went alone, solo parenting. But we have some friends have a lake house in northern Indiana, and we went to the lake house and hung out with the kids, my nephews, and with Elle. And long story short, I was planning on reading a ton this last weekend, and that didn't happen because I was kind of solo parenting my ass off and sick at the same time. But had a great time, you know. Made some like core memories and such, but did not get to read the book on the drive or anything like that. I'm hopeful I should still have time to finish it. Not a very hard read, apparently. Or like a lengthy read. You have all the alternate recipes. I do not. Nope, I probably don't have most of them. Make sure you have food available when you read it. Anybody else been reading the book club book? I saw Uzai said that. Attila's read it. Okay. Did I select the wrong recipe? I sure did. Well, we're going to have to solve that, aren't we? So why are you not producing enough quartz? Are you also 240 per minute, or are you're 120? So that's not good. So you should have to go at least 2 of these to get up to 240. Yep. Which should make 400 of these. It's going to take a while, though, because this one's going to take a bunch extra. Then I think we just want a merger here that we are probably going to plug the other side into as well. I still need to actually finish the book. I have a chapter to go, though. Let's go. You're close. Let's go. To toot my own horn, I finished it a week early. Let's go, MK. A whole week early. That's amazing. I saw a message that said day before will be way easier with this one than with housekeeping. Was that it was apparently Rosie who said that. I thought for sure it was Carly. I was just expecting a message from Carly. No, this tree is in the way. You fucker. Ah, the tree is not in the way. Carly says, ope. Ope. Fuck this tree. This is going to work, right? No, on the ground. Not going to work. Shout out to the ability to nudge stuff. That helps a lot. Oh, I'm missing time crystals. Uh-oh. I can't build my belt because I'm missing time crystals. Uh-oh. Well, are they going to get built? Time crystals require diamonds, right? Yeah, we do not have enough of those. That's for sure. Well. Well. That's all right. We can make this work. This is gonna be bad because we're gonna be sitting here waiting on. I don't want to make it worse belts, but we're gonna be waiting on it. Okay. We'll see if I'll be available to voice call for the book club. Depends on my roommate, I guess. Depends on if your roommate will be like practicing the tuba or like having loud, outrageous sex, or if it's tuba, I would say you're okay to get on the voice call either way. If it's loud, outrageous sex, I would say probably best to avoid it, but loud, outrageous sex probably. I guess we'll use Mark 5 here. I don't want to, but we will. We have to because it's the only way we're going to get this thing built. Can you imagine, like, I don't know if Cal's being for real, but, because I was joking, but can you imagine being like, yo, I would love to do book club. However, 2 p.m. Sundays, that's like exactly the wrong time for us. My roommate. Like, they're on a clock, you know? Like, it's unfortunately like the exact wrong time. What if you knew like every Sunday at 2 p.m. it's time to put the headphones in? That's bone time, Evo says. That's bone time. Schedules are important. Schedules for sex are important. I don't make it a habit of kink shaming, and to be clear, that's not what I'm doing here. How else do you celebrate the Lord's Day? I'm just saying, you know, I'm wondering. I'm not even saying, I'm just wondering. Do you think you lose anything by... I'm sure somebody out there has a schedule for their sex. Do you think you lose anything by like losing the spontaneity of it? They're probably like, sure, you lose something, but you also gain something, which is having sex every single Sunday at 2 p.m. That's important to us. I schedule my massages. I schedule my my orgasms. I schedule my meals. Scheduling sex can lead to more intimacy. Yes. I mean, yeah, makes sense. Done. Beautiful. It's not all upgraded completely. There we go. There we go. But that should be the start. I'm going to need so many more time crystals. Oh, shit. Should be the start of a... belt of silica that we can feed into the train. It's good we managed to finally get to the weird conversation of the stream. I schedule my orgasms as a quote now. To be clear, I do not schedule my orgasms. I wish I were that organized. You can't catch me scheduling anything. I could barely schedule a stream. Brother, if I could schedule an orgasm, I'd have leveled up my life. Maybe that's my 2026 New Year resolution. I could see being super busy and looking forward to that one moment. I can't see letting the schedule getting in the way of unscheduled fun. I'm too single for this conversation. No, you just got to use your imagination. You're not too single for... Just join in. First thing I hear is if I could schedule an orgasm. I am in the right place. Hi, Willie the Kid. Welcome in. Welcome in. Unfortunately, you are in the wrong place. This is the place for people born in the superior year and not the inferior year. You were unfortunately born in the second best year of the 90s. If you had been born in 92, you'd be welcome here, but 93 is just a no-go for us. Sorry. How do I do a... Carly and Evo are back at it again. I need more time crystals. Fuck. This doesn't technically need to be Mark 6, but I'd like it to be Mark 6. Wait, no, it does, because it needs to be 800 per minute, and it's 780 per minute to go on this. Yeah, it does. Shit. Fuck. Dinner? Sure, let me check my calendar. Oh, shucks, sorry. I have an orgasm scheduled during that time. Sorry, guys, we can't get together. I have an orgasm scheduled during that time. I mean, the more we talk about it, the more I'm like, maybe that would be, maybe that's the key. Maybe that's the key to life. Some people are like, the key to life is waking up and immediately doing a cold plunge. Gotta squeeze it in. I see what you did there. I see what you did there, you dirty, dirty hoe. Hmm? Brother, it's organized by number. I do feel like if you are scheduling orgasms, you're probably not calling it orgasm on your social, on your like Google, on your shared Google Calendar. Maybe. I mean, somebody out there is, because also this conversation, like every good conversation, just reminds me of something related to Dropout, which is that episode of Game Changer based on the couples and Iffy and his partner talking about counting the amount of times they've had sex during a month. I mean, not during a month, during every month. Spoiler, it's a lot. It's so much sex. I have to wait for 48 time crystals. There's no way I have any diamonds in my inventory, right? I could handcraft some. I don't think so. No, I got 11. Okay. Well, I guess we could do that while we wait. Keeping track was crazy, I feel. Evo feels targeted by that comment. Evo is living proof that you can track anything if you work hard enough at it. No. We shouldn't do that. We should do a constructor. We should make power shards with summer sloops and power this turd up. Make double the power shards. Mwah, ah, 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 ah. Wasn't that just with each other, but they're poly, or am I misremembering that? I think that's correct. Yeah, I think that's correct. They did say that the high numbers were during COVID. Okay, do I have any other power shards? No, during the writer's strike. That's what it was. During the writer's strike. Dating is the perfect thing to procrastinate. I need to get back on the dating market. which is the perfect time for me to announce that I will be hosting, starting next month, Little Indigestion themed matchmaking. I'm teasing. Matchmaking streams. Can you imagine? I mean, if you could get together with someone from the community, you would know that you have something major in common with them, right? Theming it would be a problem, but I think we could, I mean, that would be wild. Honestly, the only thing we would really need would be someone interested to be our bachelor or bachelorette. Is there a gender neutral term for bachelor or bachelorette? We need, first off, we need that. If not, we need like the nibbling of bachelor. Candidate? I know, but it just doesn't have the same TV, you know, vibe. Baccalaureate? That is the best answer I've heard so far. Our baccalaureate, you know, we need someone to be our baccalaureate. Amazing. Eligible humanoid. Baccalaureate is so funny, Cal. Holy shit. That's amazing. I love it. I did watch an episode of Hollow Knight where you said you'd buy something from the wedding registry of the first people who met through the community getting married, so we have to get that started, I suppose. It is. So I will say, I have bought stuff on the wedding registry of a couple people who have gotten married in the community. However, neither of them got married to members of the community. Both of them brought their partners into the community afterwards. But so that offer still stands, basically. So if you marry someone from the community, I will buy something from your wedding registry for you. Absolutely. At this point, it'd be better than Bumble. Who's it gonna be? Get to matchmaking. I don't have enough freaking stuff for this. I didn't end up making the other time crystals. This is a waste of time to just sit here. So what do we do? Well, time crystals are just not made fast enough. That's for fucking sure. How are diamonds made? It's just coal, right? It's just a lot of coal and a particle accelerator. That's going to be... Time crystals is going to be such an energy sink. Holy shit. When I was filling out my visa to work in Hong Kong a couple years ago, I had to pick the option bachelor or spinster. What? Fun fact, my husband and I met on the Discord of a Twitch streamer I used to watch. My husband didn't watch him, but was invited to the server by a friend. Oh my god! That's amazing, by the way. I nominate bachelorette. I like that too. I read this like bachelor-wee. Bachelor-wee. They're just made so slowly. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. I don't know that I'm going to be able to make this because it's made at a particle accelerator, so I don't think I'll be able to make diamonds here. Nope, doesn't look like it. Nope, 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 nope. We need... Check plastic unloading is off the list. More diamonds. /TC. Badly. We eloped and didn't have a registry, but my husband's accounts are logged into our TV, so he is technically subscribed to your channel. Should I just DM you an Amazon link or what? When did you elope? Was it this year? Or was it like a while back? Hi, Gatsby. How's it going? Listen, because I'm cheap, you know? I'm cheap. And I will honor my request, but only if it, you know, I will find ways out of it too. I will honor the letter of the law, not the spirit of it. That's true. The stipulation was 2 people who specifically met through the community. I'm all for whatever dating thing Ryan wants to put together. I mean, you say that, Ruthe. No, you're married. Never mind. Would anyone single? This is a bad idea, just to be very clear. Would anyone single in chat? First things first, be interested in dating another community member. That's this like not someone specifically. But like if you met someone and the vibes were right theoretically and they were a member of the community, would you be interested or would you be like, "No, absolutely not. I want to date Evo?" Okay, so we weren't naming names first off. Holy shit. Dating is scary or whatever. Why not? I mean, that's how I feel, but I don't know. I'm, you know, and by that's how I feel, I mean, I'm married, by the way, so that would be such a fucking wild command. I want to date Evo. You're so right. It's hard to find people who are interested in gaming. That's true. You automatically have something in common, which is one, you're part of an internet cult. Two, they're interested in gaming. I just want to build this fucking conveyor, please. Dear God. I'd like to contribute speed dating questions. So theoretically, would you date someone who was a member of this community? It sounds like the answer is generically yes. Generally yes. Related question, would you be interested in finding that person to date through a speed dating or stream dating event? I know it's a big leap. I know it's a big leap. I've been single a long time, Ryan. Evo, are you interested in doing... fuck it. Carly's very interested. Carly, are you interested in doing a bachelorette stream? People got to line up. They got to submit questions. Carly has to ruthlessly cut them down, hand out roses. I mean, bachelorette. Sorry, you're correct. It's called bachelorette. Only if you make Evo do it with me. Evo's in! Evo's in! Are we matchmaking community members? That's what it sounds like. I think we're in. We have to acknowledge the option. We have to acknowledge the chance that this is going to completely blow up in our fucking faces. We have to acknowledge right now the very early possibility that this is going to utterly blow up in our faces, cause drama. Maybe it's because I coach middle schoolers in cross country right now, but every part of all of the hairs on my back are standing up right now. The possibility that this goes fucking terribly. I think this is a terrible idea, but I would love to witness it. Okay. I see no downsides. Sign me up. Are we doing this? I think we might be doing this. A breakup would be a nightmare, but no other downsides. I will say, this would not be the first breakup of people in the community. It wouldn't even be the second. It wouldn't. I don't even think it'd be the third, dude. We got like that has happened, and it is not particularly new. That's happened before. And it's happened, and it's it's been fine. It's been positive. It's been nothing wrong. Just it happens. Relationships end. These things happen. I'm missing like 20 time crystals. God damn it. So close. We could just do Mark 5 for now, which feels so dumb, but we could do it. That at least hooks something up. There's been a few. There have been a few. And there's only been like, I mean, I can think of 2 that I know of. I don't know that I know about all of them. I haven't been around enough to know what the age ranges are here. I mean, nobody younger than 18, because if you are here and you are younger than 18, you're a fucking liar because you had to click a button that says you were 18 to watch this stream. But yeah, up to, I don't know. It's always a question, who's the oldest person watching stream right now? The answer tends to be probably higher than you'd think. All right, let's take a look at our thing. Evo says I know 3 relationships that have ended as part of the community. Well, now I'm freaking curious. How would you want to do it, an event like this? I think you'd have to do it Bachelor Wii style in terms of, like, you have people who are the, like, this is your, like, eligible person. You're you know, who we are all, quote unquote, competing for. Yikes. Just from a pure logistics standpoint. So I think everyone would be signing up to, I'm about to vomit in my mouth, E-Date. E-Date. Our Bachelor Wii. We can even make a game out of it with bets and chats. And then we would have to have rounds, right? We'd have to have rounds where we, like, thin the field. Emulating reality TV can never go horribly at all. Exactly. No, of course not. The angle of the splitter gives me deep anxiety. Oh, I feel you. Oh, I feel you. Isn't it great? Date the eligible mods. That's the name of the event. Date the mods. Date the eligible mods. Ryan, quick question, totally unrelated. Have you taken cold medicine today? I have not taken cold medicine today. This is off the top of the dome. No weird no weird med inspired thoughts. This is just where my brain is today. Date the eligible mods is so funny to me. Hear me out? Hear me out what? Hear me out what? Ones who don't get chosen gets banned for a month. We make it a charity event. Oh my god. That's an amazing idea. How tight is the helmet? You can't be a contestant unless you donate. That's right, because we only want rich potential suitors. Exactly. Carly is setting a standard right away, which is you have to have money to date me. Carly's like, minimum donation, $1,000. Oh my god, that's so funny. You can fundraise too? Alright, let's see how much goes on this train. We're going to take this train back. Unless we have enough here. We have 27, which is not enough. I have Shats. What's the conversion rate? An actual charity, or like Carly sets up a GoFundMe and we use that. I think it would be an amazing actual charity event. Carly, I think you're a genius. I think you're an actual genius. I think you're an actual genius. $1,000, $1,400. Okay. Hi, Biscuit. Welcome in, by the way. How you doing? How you doing? Oh, I think that'd be great. We'll start brainstorming. I think the delight that this has given me and the delight that it has given members of chat already, and the fact that Evo and Carly aren't saying no yet, means I think we can absolutely convince them to do it. I think we can absolutely convince them to do it. And it sounds like we already have some people who are very interested in dating at least Evo, so... Ooh, convince his brother Evo and I were already on board before you were. I love it, I love it, I love it. What's going on? We are... I'm selling tickets to date Carly and Evo to raise money for charity. That's it. We're dating the mods. We're marrying off Kivo, exactly. It's a wonder we've never done this as a cult. A mistake is what's going on? Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. To be clear, all of this is theoretical so far. Not for long, but for a little bit, this is all theoretical. Hi, Jeff. How's it going? Voice is pretty good. Yeah, thank you. How are you? I'll make it happen, Chad. Don't worry. Megan's gonna kill me when I propose this idea to Megan. By the way, she's gonna be like, "You are so no," and I'm gonna be like, "Well, Carly and Evo are the ones who said to do it." So sometimes Megan's like, "Absolutely not," until she hears that it wasn't my idea. Some ideas should stay in the drafts. It's true. What could possibly go wrong in this one, though? I mean, honestly, if we raise money for charity and if we can all agree to be like kind and no hard feelings about it, then I think that this could be amazing. Can Meg help host it? I mean, she'd be an instant match for that idea. Instant match for that idea. Biscuit says I've been super busy. Made it into year 2 of school. Officially have my own van at work. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we should put a thing here and see what it says. Nah, it'll be fine. The counter? The counter is going to be wrong because of the way that it works. It only does a minute. Is this thing still undocking? What is it taking it so long for? Just to be clear, this is totally not a cult. No. Absolutely. I mean, I don't know why you would even feel the need to clarify, but we should legally clarify that this is not a cult. We are cult-like and have cult-like tendencies, but it is not... we do not have that legal status. MK says, I love it here. Little into cult. Around 600 a minute. Okay. This number should go up, right? Oh, it's slowed by the output. So this should be 780. I think it will eventually be 780. Cool. Well, we'll see if that's better. I don't know if it is or not, but we'll find out. It's definitely better. I don't know if it's enough. I need to go back and see how this even started. People were talking about being single. I said, hear me out. Carly and Evo said, sign me up. It was pretty linear. Like, I didn't take a lot of convincing. It did not take a lot of convincing. Oh, scheduled sex. Yes. Scheduled sex is where we started. And then people said they were too single for that conversation. Turbo motors are still missing RCUs. Getting from scheduled sex to a charity stream idea is a wild chain of events. Only when you phrase it that way. It's when you phrase it that way that makes it seem like it's a stretch. You're still missing the aluminum because that's just starting to come in. The aluminum ingots might need to be made at a greater rate here. How many of these machines are on currently? 5. You're lacking silica. I wonder if silica is getting used for anything else. It probably is. Hi, Mona. How's it going? Biscuit says, how much of this factory is up to code? Not a lot. On that note, I have to go for food. Bye, Uzai. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. Okay, we're probably still going to run out of silica, which is going to be a problem, but... Is there an alternative recipe for aluminum ingot? Find out. Yes, but I don't have it. How's everybody doing today? Doing pretty well. Honestly, stream has been a lot of fun. I started with a little bit of nervousness because my brain is like toast. I'm coming off of some sickness, and my brain, I have like so much pressure in my head, and I was just not. I was a little bit concerned with my ability to be mildly entertaining on stream, and then we started talking about scheduled sex, and it all ended up okay. So, how are you? How's life? I guess the next question is, if you date Carly or Evo, do you get any benefits in chat? The reason the Satisfactory streams will never be over is because of the number of crazy tangents. You're right. It'll both never be over and it'll never be boring. Both at once. Oh, baby, they're all turned on. Well, to be clear, chat, I'm talking about my machines, not about all of you. They're all turned on? Oh, no. All of chat is turned on. Woo! If it started with scheduled sex, I definitely need to go back. The factory must grow. I just rode my bike all around Stockholm. It was a beautiful sunny day. Hot air balloons, families out. People kayaking. It was like a movie. Oh, my God. One of those days you're very happy you live in Stockholm? They're all turned on. My evil schemes are working. Let's just try this real quick. We need so many more time crystals. It's not going to help when I do things like this. Let's just upgrade them real quick. I've been loving the Majora's Mask playthrough. Continuously excited for every episode. Thank you. Yeah, I am having fun recording it. I'm so interested to see where it goes from here. I'm so interested. A little nervous, a lot interested. Yeah. I'm just getting to the point where I feel like I may have a little bit of a handle on what type of game I'm playing, and I'm sure that's not actually correct, but we'll see. I'd like to convert my whole factory to Mark 6 someday, but that's going to take so many time crystals and so many diamonds and so many coal. So maybe let's go look at that. Let's go look at that. We cannot upgrade everything right now. Mona says 100%. Sometimes I forget that I had this dream for years to be here, and now I am. It's good to remember that. I relate to that. Isn't it kind of crazy sometimes where if you get something that you worked or wanted for years, and then it can still be sort of easy to forget what it is. Okay, you only make 30 per minute, and that's because... Wait, what? You take 600 coal per minute? It says 20 coal. Oh my God, you take 600 coal per minute. This should have summer sloops in it. 100%. Holy fuck. 600 coal per minute? That's my whole belt of coal. I cannot provide that much coal to you. There's no way. Holy fuck. That's crazy. Okay, we need to upgrade this immediately. Winnie's headed off for dinner now. Thank you. Thanks for being here. That's a coal digger. I love that. It's so easy to take things for granted. Life goes on. You still have similar struggles, but yeah, the reminder is special. Yeah, I mean, you also just like you do the human thing, which is you like default to a norm, right? The minute that something becomes normal or everyday, it's very easy to stop seeing it for what it is. Absolutely. We need to up our coal intake here because this machine is idle like a ton of the time. A ton of the time. We're not getting 600 per minute, and there's no way. This is an excellent place to put one of these. And we can't make more than one machine because we can't. I mean, we could make 2 machines if we filled this belt with coal. So let's go check where our coal input comes from. Let's go check. Hey, Evo, can I ask you a question that you may or may not know the answer to? Don't feel like you need to look it up if you don't know the answer. Do you know how much or what day we started playing Satisfactory? I want to write that down. Do you know what day is the start of our Satisfactory? If you don't know, I can go look it up. September 18th? Okay. We might just have to play this until we get to see if we can get this game done in a year. Thank you. That was way too fast of an answer. Evo does know everything. Evo had told me the answer to that question before, but I don't know how they knew it that quickly. Did you remember or did you look that up? Oh, shit. I asked at the beginning of stream and several of us answered. Okay, never mind. You ignored the answers? To be clear, there is a very small but very important distinction between ignoring an answer and not seeing it. And I did not see it. It's a very tiny distinction, but it is a very important one. Oh, that's a Mark IV belt. Oh, boy. There's no difference from chat's POV? I know. It's crazy. The shit I put up with. The Mark IV belt. Go find out where this is coming from. I think it was from this. I think we, like, split it in half from... Nope. That was copper from something else. My ex used to not see things all the time. I don't know that you meant that as a joke, and I am very, very sorry if you did not, and I laughed at it. But something about the way you phrased it just did make me, like, it was like in the shape of a joke, whether or not it was a joke. Was okay, good. Nuance, you expected Twitch chat to know what that is? No, I mean, nuance, I know. We ignore it the minute it is beneficial for our points, which I am guilty of as well. So, I hear that. Okay, you are a minor Mark II. Technically, we could make you a Mark III if we had 3 turbo motors, which we don't. This is Mark IV. I cannot make it Mark VI. I can make part of it Mark VI. But the more we speed up here... Oh my god, this is such a mess here. Compiling Chameleon has watched exactly 69 hours of stream. Are you kidding me right now? Can I get a freaking nice in the chat? Oh my god. Balls. Oh my god, Compiling Chameleon has sent 56 total messages in chat. I love that. Well played. Well played, friend. Why is balls 20 hours and not 69? I don't know. I think I just kind of randomly picked it off the top of my head the day that the balls rule happened. It just felt like a right number to say. Yo, spin with almost exactly 600 hours. Holy shit. Gatsby is putting in a very early bid for Evo's attention, by the way. That's all I'll say. 69 is a lot of hours. It is. 100 plus hours is kind of wild. Don't tell my employer. Yeah. Don't tell Jeff's employer either. Let's make sure this is all at least Mark 5. Basically, we're micromanaging this because the quicker we speed this up, the quicker we get time crystals, the quicker we get... Which allows us to speed it up even more, which allows us to speed it up even more, which allows us to speed it up even more. It's kind of ridiculous. We should go get 3 turbo motors because that will allow us to... change the miner to a Mark 3, which will help even more. Hi, Iculus. How's it going? Is this my Majora's Mask streamer? It's me. It's me. How are you, Iculus? What's new? What's good? Okay, we want to deposit our supercomputers. I guess I used everything else that I had in my inventory earlier. We're kind of just running around. Elvin Prince says, that means I've spent a little over 25 days watching your silly little streams. That's a ridiculous fucking number. How dare you? I'm so grateful that you... I'm so grateful that you would spend time here. Thank you for your time. We do not have enough supercomputers still. By a long shot. I'm doing great. Hard boulder session. I'm really making progress lately. Let's go. How's your week? Are you getting better? I'm getting better. Yeah, I'm getting better. Last 2 days, I've been just trying to basically record a little bit of YouTube while also resting my voice. I woke up today and my voice was way better, thank God. So, definitely doing better. I don't know where these turbo motors are going, unfortunately. I need to catch a couple of them before they go anywhere. Turbo motors are being used in thermal propulsion rockets. Gotcha. I don't even want to do the math on that. 866 hours. Sounds good. Gatsby, thanks for being here. Okay, there's 1. There's 2. Oh my God, how are we this strapped for resources? All we've done is make resources. How are we this strapped for resources? It's crazy. RCUs is lacking aluminum casing, and I cannot believe it's being made that slowly. It made it 1.8 per minute, which is terribly slow.
It's a new subscriber.
These belts are so empty.
Hi.
Mr. Nice Guy, thank you so much for the follow, for the subscription. Thanks for the Prime sub. Calliope says, getting tired. Y'all don't mind if I take you to bed with me? I mean, that's very kind of you to ask. Asking is important. I'm married. The rest of chat, that's up to you. That's up to each of them in particular. I will say I don't think Carly and Evo are going to go to bed with you unless you donate to charity. So it's, you know, it's your call. But, it's their decision, frankly, not mine. So. Okay, we can go speed that up just a little bit. I was going to grab other... Oh, no. Uh-oh. Mona says, I'm down. Let's go grab the other items from our milestone and then go from there. I was really hoping you'd die to fall damage. Is that bad? No, it's not bad. I know that most of you wish me ill. In non-harmful ways. Okay, 50 time crystals. That could be a little hard to get, but we can do it. I take y'all to bed with me all the time. Damn, and I wasn't even aware. I wonder if we should also summer sloop time crystals for now. To me, it just makes sense, right? This is the place to do it. Our coal to diamonds is just really rough, so I think this just makes sense. That's where our summer sloops are for now. I take you all to work with me? Now that's hot. How high did the Majora's Mask counter end? It was around like 204. Yeah. So relatively high. I will say, one of the comments that I saw after the release of the Majora's Mask series was somebody being like, I guess this means no Tears of the Kingdom in 2025. And I was like, oh, damn, they're probably right, huh? They're probably right on that. I have all this silica. I guess we could have also turned into, or quartz we could have turned into silica. Not with that attitude. How many episodes do you think Majora's Mask will take? Hour-long episodes. We started in August. Luke says with you. I don't remember how many I don't remember how many. That's 1,200 per minute. That's all that a full belt can hold. That's a beautiful thing. Ocarina of Time was. Maybe 80 to 90. Yikes. Okay. Well, this is gonna just be too slow, so we got it for now. Hopefully that'll help. We gotta stockpile more time crystals. Holy shit. Depends on the optional content. Roughly similar to Ocarina of Time. I just imagined, and I don't know anything, but I kind of just imagined they would be around the same length. But I based that on nothing. Icula says Ocarina of Time was 56 episodes and 800 spoilers. At 3 episodes a week, which is around 12, 13 episodes a month, August, September, October. I mean, it was late. So there we might finish. We should, frankly, probably finish Majora's Mask in 25, which means the next step is just also playing Tears of the Kingdom in 2025. Why is this specifically? Is that just the difference between 5 and 6? Damn. All right. It looks like it's 1/5. Clip it, chat. That sounded like a promise. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Ikelos, have you? So I saw a reference to maybe starting another spreadsheet of spoilers again. Have you? How many spoilers have we deleted in 2 days of Ocarina of Time? Sorry, Majora's Mask. Like that should go back. I feel like something's wrong here. We must have a Mark IV belt somewhere. It's slowing down. Oh, because we're losing half of it here. Damn, that explains everything. We're losing part of it to this, of course. Obviously. Well, we need more time crystals. We probably should go somewhere, find a coal thing, and just use it to make time crystals with to pump into the machine. Like, that would be a smart use of our time. Into a thing somewhere, into a dimensional depot. Probably. What else are time crystals used for? Maybe. Depends on what these are. Sure, made the spreadsheet. Okay. The 24 total. Gotcha. That's not bad. What does the post thing do? If a mod replies to your message with post, or if I click on it, you show up on screen. Just so painful. This is just so painful. This is reminding me so hard of Factorio. Just bit by bit, eking out a little bit of speed from your freaking factory by upgrading the belts. It's so painful. Okay. Oh my god, I'm famous. Exactly. You're famous. Look at this mess. Well. Let's check back in on aluminum. It's just problems all the way down. Let's check back in on aluminum. See how bad it is. Not that one, but this one. Aluminum casing. Has aluminum ingots coming in, which is good. Does not have stockpiled, which is bad. Means it is likely still underproducing. Let's check on aluminum ingots. Silica got backed up. I'm seeing it. Silica is backed up. That's a beautiful thing. That means all machines are running. I think we have probably... That's 8 machines times 75. 8 machines times 90. What's that button again? There it is. 8 times 90 is 720. So if we were to speed up this aluminum scrap belt and the train itself, then we could go to more of these machines to make more aluminum ingot, which we apparently sort of need. as of right now. We're gonna run out of aluminum scrap though, right? I don't know. I don't know. Speaking of bad ideas, I think Ryan should auction off temporary mod privileges to raise money for a good cause. You're right about the bad ideas part. Listen, the list of things I will not do for charity is very short. The list of things I will not do for charity. It's not... It's like... It's pretty small, I would say. I'm sure there's stuff on it, but like... I mean,
YESSSS.
Yo!
Factory must grow.
YESSSS. Hi, nobody knows. How's it going? Thanks for the 100 bits. How are you? God, I probably should not be building with Mark 6 belts just for now, just to save them, but whatever. I'm always down to entertain ideas for what to do for ways to raise money for charity. Always. It's been too long since we've had a charity stream. How are you? Nobody knows. I just woke up. Hell yeah. Good start to the day. You finally got a Satisfactory stream. Sorry, I've been delaying them in the, and you've had to wait. Pokemon took too long. You had to do it on the day I have therapy. Yeah, we're not going to be going much longer anyways. We're probably going to stop here before too long. What time is it now? Almost 3. Was the last charity stream last October? Is that right? Last October? I think that might be right. Yeah, Meg. Yeah, that's right. Meg did the one in April. That's right. We technically did a very small one in April. Just not going to run. That machine's just not going to run. We're going to run out of these things. You're dropping now that you're adding any over here. We've eked out just a little bit of extra performance from that, but it's not going to do much here. It will guarantee that those two run constantly. We could upgrade the belt, but then this will still not be it. I think alumina scrap is being... Yeah, it's being bussed. So, trained. So it will never go faster than 780 per minute. Yeah. I actually remember watching your charity stream last fall. I wasn't even a regular watcher then. That's wild. Was the last charity stream sorry, I already read that. What all did you get done today? Well, so, not a lot. I built a space elevator, a new 1.1 update, which is not particularly amazing. It does not do a lot. But, so I eventually straight up tore it down. I have been trying to upgrade my time crystal production by upgrading my diamond production by upgrading my coal belt into the factory, and kind of running out of ways to do that because it turns out conveyor belt Mark 6 is actually kind of expensive to make. We're also upgrading aluminum ingot production because aluminum casing is a little slow, and when aluminum casing is a little slow, That means RCUs are a little slow, and RCUs slow down everything else. So it's all kind of a mess right now. RCUs are... That machine is on. That machine is on. Okay, so this is good. All of these machines are on, and yet the belts are not backed up. So we'll see if they eventually do. We should probably add more machines. RCUs are being used for supercomputers, I think, and this belt is empty. No, this is high-speed connectors. It was being used for turbo motors. It's all related. It's all related. Where the fuck are the turbo motors? There they are. We should have made Pokemon Week a charity event, low-key. Let's see here. Yeah, they're still missing RCUs. It's just pain. This belt is painfully empty. God damn. I like how people are commenting on the Majora's Mask episodes that they need to be longer after an episode of 1 hour and 4 minutes. I know, right? I think it's just one of the inevitable rules of YouTube is that people will not be happy with the amount of content you put out, whether or not it is too much or too little. This is the thing I've learned, is that honest to God, for most YouTube series, I think, for me, somewhere in the like 4-hour range of hours per week of content is like the sweet spot. Any more than that, people fall behind. Any less than that, people get pissed. It's like, it worked for Skyrim. I think we eventually went to about 7 episodes of around 40 minutes per day. You could have stopped at YouTube people will not be happy. That's so true. That's so true. The 5-hour BG3 episode was about... Hi, Average Cadaver. How's it going? At the end of every episode, I do get sad there isn't more, but I'm not leaving a comment about it. Yeah, and I mean, it is also one of those typical YouTube things, which is like, this is a huge compliment. I am only annoyed at it because I am an imperfect human who... I would love it if every single one of my YouTube comments told me that I was perfect and that I should never change a thing and that I was truly... I only deserved praise and never reproach. But that would be a sickening thing to actually have in my YouTube comments, and that would actually be a sickening, terrible thing to have happen in my life. So anything less than that, of course, rubs me a little bit the wrong way, and here we are. I'll comment that on your next video. I love that. Thank you. Can you also convince every other single person on YouTube to comment that on my videos? I'm not gonna lie. You don't even get that from us and we hang out with you every day. I mean, I think that's actually part of the beauty of... Twitch chat keeps me humble. I mean, YouTube chat. YouTube comments also keep me fucking humble, that's for sure. I was gonna say Twitch keeps me humble and YouTube does the opposite, but no, they both keep me fucking humble. Sometimes I do catch myself looking at YouTube comments and I'm like, what do you really want from this, Ryan? Like, don't. Yes, this person is like minorly critical of what's going on in a way that still shows that they are very engaged, very interested, very invested. What do you want? Do you want someone to say, you're perfect, you've never done anything wrong, you are deserving of love and good things in life? I mean, yes, I want my dad to say that, but I don't want my YouTube commenters to say that. That would be wrong. If every single YouTube commenter ever said that, that would be fucked up and weird. It would be a fucked up life. Stop looking at YouTube comments. I know, right? That's true, too. That's true, too. We all want to be complimented. We all want to be... But, like, that would be wildly unhealthy and unhelpful. And sometimes the critical comments are actually kind of helpful. Kind of. Not a lot. Not a lot of the time. We have a very lovely YouTube audience, so that's true. That's very true. I do not know what to do with Satisfactory right now. I like need to upgrade my time crystals. I need to upgrade my aluminum. I'm really kind of stuck on both of those things right now. My turbo motor production is like woefully inadequate. I probably need multiple trains. I probably need to upgrade my entire base. All right, let me think through something real quick. If my entire base was running on Mark 6, every single item, every single train, every single item, would that solve my problems right now? I think I would be producing some turbo motors, but I don't think I would be producing enough turbo motors to really be making a difference. Which means I don't have a like band-aidable problem. I have a like existential type problem. I cannot solve this problem by going around and upgrading every belt to Mark 6. It just won't work. What is my problem? Not enough RCUs, which is related to aluminum, which means I probably need a second aluminum train. But at this point, I could also just upgrade the aluminum train. Instead of bringing 780 alumina scrap per thing, I could bring 1,200, which would make sense, right? It's like a 1.5 times increase, probably. Yeah, it's 1.5. But none of that is exciting work. And frankly, that's not, I mean, not to, you know, that's not stuff I really particularly can make interesting playthrough from. That's just boring shit. So do I do that off camera? I don't know. I think I might need to just redo my whole factory in Mark 6 off camera, but that's going to take 20 hours. I don't know. There's probably a different thing to focus on that would help me as much as anything else, and I don't know what that is exactly. The easy thing right now is to go through and make every single part of this belt Mark 6. It's not an effective thing to do, but it's the easy thing to do. I know you didn't say front seat, but I found a large McDonald's Diet Coke usually helps with my problems. Maybe you should try that. Ugh. Fucked up and weird. Oh, weird. That's my middle name. Fucked up and weird. All 4 of those words is your middle name? That's amazing. Okay, gamers. Here's what we're going to do. Instead of solving our problem, we're going to ignore our problem. We're going to call it a stream here. We'll be back to Satisfactory tomorrow. I'll have an answer for what I need to do by then. I'll be thinking about it. Amazing timing. Welcome back, Tony. Welcome back. The end already? Yeah. Unfortunately. It's 3 o'clock here, and we have a cross-country meet tonight. I need to go get ready for that, so. Could you wait to start tomorrow until after I wake up? If you would like to wake up at 11:59 a.m. Eastern time, I will wait to start until after you have woken up. God, now I'm just sitting here thinking about what I would do with my freaking factory. I don't know. I don't know. It's aluminum. And the computer, the minute I try and make more radio control units by bringing in a second train of aluminum casing, I'll have the problem of not having enough computers, which comes from not having enough circuit boards, which comes from not having enough plastic and copper. The minute I do that, it will be the case, which is always the case in factory games. You won't have enough copper for your circuit boards. But we are backed up on circuit boards, so hey, never fucking mind. Let's go. Let's go, never mind. Anyways. This is when I started a new save with a better understanding of how to build late game. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you, and I am terrified of that idea. We could just tear it all down. I'm not going to do that. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I appreciate you. We're going to save the game right there, and we'll be back tomorrow for more.